Okay guys, exciting. I think we've spotted the lionesses right on the edge of the lake. Yeah, they're curious, they're having a look at us. Beautiful light on them. I'm not sure how we're gonna get there, but hold on to your screens, I'll show you some Serengeti lions. Welcome to Serengeti Show Live. I'm Karel Verhoef, your host, and we just arrived in the Serengeti where we'll be filming and producing 30 episodes of Serengeti Show Live for you. The structure of the show is we will bring you the Serengeti, the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, and the Spice Island of Zanzibar. The Serengeti segment will consist of a daily game drive, a migration update, a kids corner, and life around camp. It's tough going out here, guys. It's been raining wildebeest and zebra throughout East Africa, but we're going through all of this to bring you the Serengeti. Come on a game drive and we'll show you around. Early morning, southern Serengeti, and it looks like we're slip sliding away here on the black cotton soil, but a whole lot of fun. This is the trouble we'll go through to bring you the Serengeti. And it looks like some giraffe droppings, so we might bump into some giraffe around the corner. Lovely acacia trees for them in this part of the Serengeti. And let's see, these are Maasai giraffe, so different from the giraffe that you see in southern Africa. So a little different pattern. So let's see. Oh, beautiful looking female Maasai giraffe. There she runs, also slip sliding away, and oh, there she's turning back. Long eyelashes, as you can see. Beautiful pattern. And collective noun for giraffe, tower of giraffe, interesting enough. Very long tongue, they used to wrap around all the thorn for browsing, leaf eating, and wonderful to see them. Okay, we're gonna head, try and find the migration. We're right in the southern Serengeti at the moment, and I think they have gone a little bit towards the west, if not even a bit south of where we are now, at the edge of Lake Ndutu. Cold, miserable morning, but the nice thing about cold mornings is everything is on the move. Things get washed out from where they would have been comfortable. So things are moving to higher grounds, everything is kind of getting a bit displaced, and so although you don't feel like going out on these rainy mornings, spectacular game viewing. You even see some nocturnal animals that would be a little bit active during these cold, overcast mornings, so you might even bump into some funny things like porcupine. You know, some of the smaller cats would be active. Everything is hungry, needs energy to stay warm. So serval, striped hyena, all those little cats. And it makes for interesting driving. This black cotton soil is really slippery, so slip slide away. Oops, daisy, mud flying everywhere. But you know, it's just another day in Africa. better place to be than the Serengeti. Yeah, the day started off very wet, very soft drizzle the whole morning, some heavier rain later on, and now it's clearing up. It's looking beautiful and some sunshine. Can you believe it? There's a very nice, towards the northwest of Fundutu, there's a place called Hidden Valley. Big depression in the middle of the plains that holds permanent water, and there's often line there, so we will definitely go and have a look at Hidden Valley. Very wet, but it's normally something hanging around Hidden Valley where the lions really like the fact that they've got an advantage. Good water, permanent water, more or less at Hidden Valley. Maybe in the dry season it will dry out a bit, but the lions just have to wait for what comes to drink, especially in the drier times or as the plains would dry out. So with a little bit of luck, might bump into something.
Welcome to Great Migration Camp and Serengeti Show Live. Karibu means welcome in Swahili. Thank you so much for choosing Great Migration Camp to host you in this particular area. You're most welcome, and this is our lifestyle in the bush, how we live in our camp, and I'm going to show you the things that we have. Here is our mess tent. As you can see, people are normally sitting here to have dinner, lunch, and some other affairs. On this side of the mess tent we have this small table with glasses, and you can also see the fridge for putting some drinks. This area is normally used like bar areas. And on this side of the mess tent you can see we have other small table. This is where we put all of the breakfast stuffs. If you need coffee, you need some tea, you are most welcome around this area. And you can see also we have the white bucket here for washing your hands. Whenever you are here, before you have your meal or maybe your hands are dirty, you must clean your hands by using the water that you have been putting here. You are most welcome. And this is a place that we normally cook the food for our guests. And on my left side I'm with Chef Alex, the one who is cooking for our guests. Mr. Alex, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Uko sawa?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Uko sawa means are you okay in Swahili words. So this area is where everything coming from. If you are at the mess tent, then you see Alex or whoever bring you some stuffs, you have to remember that the only place that we can cook our food is this place. Asante sana.
Here's some cat tracks. Looks like a hyena. Let's see. Late afternoon thunder showers that we experience every afternoon these days in Serengeti, and beautiful rainbow towards the north, right next to Nabi Gate. Nabi Hill you will see to the left of the rainbow, and that's the official entrance to the Serengeti. Oh, there's a crowned crane. So wet, you know, these grey crowned cranes all the way out here. Plenty of waders. Shanks, terns, plovers, lapwings. Very nice marsh area. Hidden Valley is where there's a small depression. Again, no outlet, only an inlet, and with a volcanic ash deposit that's been deposited by the active volcanoes towards the east of the Serengeti. Those volcanoes were all formed because of the Great Rift Valley that runs through here, runs all the way through East Africa. and that instability, those fault lines, created the volcanoes, and the volcanoes deposited the volcanic ash, and that's why we have the southern Serengeti plains, and that's where the calving season of the wildebeest migration takes place. And the wildebeest have just finished calving, and the little ones are a month old, so they're a bit more mobile, so the herds are on the move. And with all this rain, it's going to take us a while to find them, I guess. It might be a little bit wet for the cats, bottom of the valley, so I think we'll head a little bit up and see if they're not lying where it's a bit drier. Mind you, I do see leopard tracks, and that went the other way. Okay. So on any game drive you can plan and try and look for something, but on the day, who knows what you will see. Definitely, that's big line tracks that went the other way. That is yesterday. Some hyena tracks going in the opposite direction, so at least we know the lions are around here. So on these floodplains, obviously there will be annual water pushing up, so you get a lot more of the floodplain type of grass, spirobolus, sedges, hedges. Oh, there's a hippo in the lake. Can you believe it? Really scenic and pretty area, Hidden Valley. Oh my word. See, this is just after the rain. So now you guys can see what we're talking about. It will just take us a little while to find them, but it's beautiful. Lion tracks. That's the fun thing about being on a safari in the Serengeti, is you don't know what's around the next corner.
Preview.
Welcome to Kids Corner on Serengeti Show Live. Today we're going to show you how to build a tent. It's very important to have a place to sleep, and in the bush this is all we have. And with us we have Zebedia Mbando.
Yes.
From Great Migration Camp. Zeba,
How are you, sir?
thanks that we can stay with you. You know, you guys are now the only camp out here,
Yes.
and we chose you guys because you can move chop very quickly.
Definitely, yes.
So that means we can follow the migration, which is nice.
Absolutely right.
So Zeb and I, we're going to show you how to pitch a tent, and very important that you ask your dad to buy a very good tent. One made out of canvas, which is really good material. So this lasts very long. It's a little bit heavier, but it's very good for protection against rain. Then, guys, very important, you pack out all your things, you get them ready, and you make sure the things are the right way around, and you have enough tent pegs, which is really important. So you must have everything. The tent itself, we have a ground sheet underneath, enough tent pegs, we have the canvas cover for rain protection, and we're going to show you how to put it up. So now we have already put the ground sheet underneath the tent. We've put the tent on top, and then the first thing you do is this particular tent hooks onto a cross of steel, like, what are they, poles that fit together, and we're going to first show you how to fit them. because if you start with the end, when you put the top one in, those ones that you've done will come out. Yes. So the top one, kwanza, I say.
Kwanza means first.
First. And then you are ready, and it's always better to be two people. So ask your friend or your brother or your sister, and then one person on that side, and you pick up these poles at the same time on each side, and then you stick it in. There's a little hole already provided, and you stick the end of the pole in there, and then you walk together to the other ones. Zeb is nice and tall, so he doesn't struggle to reach it. All right. Oops, this one came out. No problem. So it's good teamwork. And then on the top of this canvas you have 4 lines of hooks that you then hook over the steel poles. And then normally it's like a competition, who can do his ones quicker, so we will see today. Oh, I'm in the lead. I say, he's helping me. So to be tall really helps. So then you have your basic tents done. You make sure it's nice and flat at the bottom. Pull the sides apart, and then you put your little roof over, which we're going to do. So you grab it, pull it over, and you hook it onto a little rope. Make it nice and tight. Así. Okay. All right. Asante. Excellent. So now this tent has a little veranda that we're going to put up. So, all right. Okay. So this is done. We can open some windows, which we can do later, but that's the easy part. So, guys, very important that you ask your mom and dad to go and buy you a tent, because it's so nice to go camp in the outdoors, and it's much better than sitting at home. And we'll see you for the next episode of Kids Corner, so watch again tomorrow.
Hi kids, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel because all the episodes are on there. The reason you need to be watching all of them is at the end, it's like an exam. You're going to get a quiz, and if you get the safari quiz right, you could win a safari for your family. That's right, a whole safari here in the Serengeti, and we look forward to welcoming you. But you have to get all the questions right. Check out our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. All of them at Serengeti Show Live except for Twitter, Serengeti Show. There's fun activities. We're asking you to send us your pictures of your favorite animals and answer some questions, do some really cool things. Share your stuff, ask us questions, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Serengeti Show Live, guys, and it's Great Migration update time, and we've driven about half an hour south of Ndutu. We're in the southwestern corner of the Serengeti, and we've bumped into the mega herds. Combination of wildebeest and zebra. They've all dropped their calves at the moment, the wildebeest, and it's just thousands and thousands of wildebeest on the plains here at the moment. Unbelievable. Guys, just have a look. It's incredible out here at the moment. There I see the lions. Wow. Well, we get there. Okay guys, exciting. I think we've spotted the lionesses right on the edge of the lake. Yeah, they're curious, they're having a look at us. Beautiful light on them. I'm not sure how we're going to get there, but absolutely stunning. Wow, that's Hidden Valley for you. You know, it's quite about 45 minutes drive to get here from Undutu, and you always wonder will Hidden Valley deliver, and time again. So I'm going to just see if we can get a little bit closer and hold on to your screens. I'll show you some Serengeti lions. Drive straight to them. Beautiful. See the tail gave us the first warning sign. Just give them some time to relax a bit. Just have to respect nature. We're just here to have a look. We're not here to intrude. So we don't want to change their natural behavior at all. So I'm going to get my camera out and give you a close-up of 3 beautiful, very good looking lionesses. Spectacular afternoon in the Serengeti. Big sneeze. Well, this is the Serengeti for you. You're right on the southwestern edge of the Serengeti at a place called Hidden Valley. And how well did we get rewarded today with a beautiful sighting of 3 lionesses in very good shape. Afternoon light with thunderstorms building up, and just a spectacular afternoon here. Hidden Valley has a very nice depression, so it collects water, no outlet for the water that drains into the lake off the plains, and that's then a very great, very good area for lions to hang out and wait for their prey. These 3 look fairly hungry, but they're well fed. So this is the time of day. Remember that lions are nocturnal, so this is their early morning, our late afternoon. So you've seen a few yawns. This is the lions waking. This is the lions waking up to go hunt in the evening, where they have a far better chance and a greater advantage, far better eyesight than their prey. And during the day it's a little bit harder for them. So generally when they yawn, about a few minutes after that they will slowly maybe go for a drink, which we hope we can catch. Oh wow, they stretch and probably gonna join a sister or go for a drink. Okay guys, well, what a way to start the Serengeti show. Incredible sighting of 3 lionesses at the Hidden Valley, southwestern Serengeti, but we're gonna just let them be. A lot about being in nature is also to respect nature and not to disturb any behavior, and these 3 lionesses are so relaxed that we're gonna let them be and go back and watch the sun go down at camp.